Hi guys, this is Boot Monster 16 and I'm going to be doing a review of the CTR360 Maestri 3s in the citrus orange, black and white colourway in size 10. Right, I'll be like a mini review, just talk about the basic bits because I haven't worn them, so I don't know what they're exactly like, but to speak to you about the main features and what it's supposed to do. So here we go. I'm only going to review one boot because I really don't need to review, just you can get a gist of it from the first one. This is the citrus orange colourway. It's like the same as the yellow and black ones, with the exception of the pass pad, or the passing zone more like now, has been well contrasted, as the black was on the yellow and the yellow will be on the black, but the black is on the black and the orange is on the orange. So here we'll go through the features, and I could possibly get out my CTR2s, but that could be for another video. Comment if you want it. So to begin with, here they are. The main features that I can see is that they're substantially different boot. Look a lot fresher, got a nice finish. I think they fit more comfortable, but that's down to opinions, isn't it? So to begin with, wait, let me take the shoehorn out. Yeah. Right. To begin with, you've got the new dampening pods, as you can see. It's like a golf ball for the grip, like a little indented golf ball look. Don't know what it does yet. I'll review these after I've worn them and I'll give you a proper rundown. But it's quite spongy, quite a bit like memory foam is underneath it. As this area all from about here to up here is completely foamy. Whereas here it just feels like a completely different Kangalite material. This is the Kangalite 2. As you can tell, it looks nothing like the Kangalite on the CTR Maestri 2s. It's also coated with the ACC conditioner to stop, so that you get a more natural feel in wet weather. Right, the offset lacing is brought inwards opposed to outwards like the T90s, because of the fact that there's dampening pods on the outside, whereas the T90s has the strike zone on the instep here, so it needs to be offset, otherwise it would go straight through the lacing system. A new leaf on this control zone area here, where it's new design, because Nike felt that the way that it was set before with the triangular sort of thing, pass pad, it didn't help, because a lot of people, if you was wide footed, your arch or flat footed, your arch was a lot lower, and it didn't really meet the requirements of you as a player. Whereas here, the new ones that they've got, these actually fit to this molds to your arch really, so right on the instep. And I'm quite flat footed and I can see difference as it molds to my foot, as you can see. The more I stretch it, the lower it becomes to match your foot. So if you're wide footed, this will help a lot. If you're flat footed, it works wonders. The sole plate is completely different, as you can tell. It's got a much more, they're almost like semicircles. They're quite like the Addy Zero and the Predator LZ studs, just that they're more rounded. They're more like a semicircle than a triangle, as you can see here, like a semicircle, yeah. And this is basically because the old CTR studs were quite long, and these did not help at all with turning as much as the 360-degree circle thing here in the forefoot. It didn't help that much. So now these shorter, more shapely studs will help you turning the grass, cut through it a lot easier. Finally, let's look at it. It's sock liner. They swapped that suede looking thing for more felt colour. Felt thing goes all the way throughout the shoe. Goes quite far, if you can see. Goes all the way around the heel and the ankle on both sides. Unlike the Maestri 2, where it just finished about here. But personally, I think it was better on the 2s because it was a lot more cushion. Had a lot more cushioning for your Achilles and for any impact from behind. The heel counter, the heel counter is quite sturdy. One of the best I've felt. The boot is very light also, and this insole. Let's have a look. The insole. Right. So this is really hard doing off your BlackBerry. So it's the insole, keeping up with the usual CTR design, the pattern design on the perforated bit of grip. Stops your sock moving, your foot moving from the boot, reducing blisters. It tends to match the design on the dampening pods, if you can see. And both got the indented look, which is quite like the old ones where they were very triangular, matching the triangles on the dampening pod. The insole is a lot thicker, if you can tell. Got a lot more cushioning. I haven't used these yet, but this feels a lot better than the Pour-On. A lot better. Here, if you look, got a lot more holes for breathability. And there's one more thing that I need to have a look at: the toe box. There's a really big complaint about the toe box being too high on these, so it used to come up to about here. The actual sole plate used to come up to about here, making the toe box higher, and it had quite a common thing about it peeling away. And this was something that a lot of Nike customers weren't happy about. But it's been reduced. The toe box has been smoothened, and it looks a much more cleaner finished than before, than the old ones. Also, that is a Nike tick. Possibly might get a little design, some writing here, maybe my name, my number, football team, I don't know, but we can have a look as we go. But I'll keep you posted on what I do. That's my review of a boot. Hope everyone enjoys it. I hope also everyone make a good decision. The price is a bit costly, but it is a very good boot from what I've seen. Because when I was in the shop, I was talking that the new yellow T90s, the ones that like sort of Raphael, Rio Ferdinand, and Wayne Rooney wear for Man United. And I thought that this was a lot more comfortable, and it was, I thought it was a better boot in general. So if you're a fan of CTRs, you love it. If you're a fan of Tiempos, like I previously was, these are my second pair of CTRs. But prior to that, I've got the 2s and studs, and I was wearing Tiempo Foam Grounds, the Legend for the European Championship editions, like that Pirlo wore, but obviously not the Elites. And that was given to me by Nike in the challenge, as I was one of the people that got a chance to go to it, and that was a really good experience. So message me if you want me to do a video about my experiences at the Nike challenge and how it went. So thanks for watching, and I'll be uploading a review video of it after I've used it. Thanks for viewing. Bye.